You're going to get into a tall plank position, and you're going to lift your opposite arm and your opposite leg up off the floor at the same time. Hold for a second and then come back down. These are kind of tricky, so don't be discouraged if you have a hard time. The more you do them, the better you'll get at them. Try not to let your butt lift up into the air, and try to keep your back flat. Stack your top leg in front of your bottom leg for some added support here. You're going to reach that top arm all the way through as far as you can, and then all the way back behind you as far as you can. You should feel this in your obliques. Lay on your back with your knees bent. Lift your hips up off the floor as high as you can. Pull your toes back so you're on your heels. Taking little steps, walk your feet out until your legs are straight. Keep your hips up off the floor the entire time. Once your legs are straight, take little steps back to the starting position. Use a chair or a bench for this exercise. Put one foot up on the chair and hop forward with the other foot until you're comfortable. Keep your chest up and drop your back knee straight down to the ground and stand back up. If this is too easy, wear a heavy backpack. Get on your hands and knees. Curl your toes under and push up so your knees are hovering over the floor. Push your hips up and squeeze your quads as your legs straighten. Just tap the floor with your knees as you go back down and go straight into the next rep. You should feel this in your quads. Lay on your stomach with your face looking at the floor. Eyes, you're going to keep your arms straight up above your head. Y's are going to be out in a diagonal position, like you're making a Y with your body. T's are going to be arms straight out to the side, palms down, squeezing your shoulder blades back and down for all of these exercises. A's are going to be back down behind you, palms down, squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. And W's, you're going to bring your arms out in a W position, squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. Find a piece of sturdy furniture like a desk or a table, and you can hold it one of two ways. You can either hold it underhand or out to the side. I prefer underhand, it's a little bit easier. And just be careful you don't hit your face on the underside of the table. But if you want to do it this way, you can do it this way. It's a little bit of a wider grip. And then if you need to make it harder still, you can do it with straight legs and curl in that way. Go into a push-up and then push your hips back up into the sky. Go into a downward dog position so your butt is up and your shoulders are by your ears. This is a yoga push-up. You're going to start in a plank position and then push your pelvis towards the ground and then go up into a down dog position. So kind of a seal stretch to a down dog. This is for people with low back pain. Hopefully this stretch will help you a little bit. You're going to kneel on the ground like you're getting ready to propose to someone and squeeze your butt cheeks and pull your hips in front of you. You should feel a big stretch in the front of your thigh and your pelvis. And keep squeezing those butt cheeks and turning your pelvis in. You can reach the arm up and over from the same leg that's down on the ground. And you can kind of lean forward a little bit too if you need to. The other option is to take a big step forward and to push your hips forward here, and you'll feel a nice deep stretch in your hip flexor. The sleeper stretch is a great stretch for any overhead athlete, baseball pitcher, volleyball player, anyone who throws in general, water polo, softball. So you're going to lay on your side with your shoulders stacked, and your bottom arm is going to be bent, and you're going to push your bottom arm down with your top arm. You should feel a stretch kind of in the back of your shoulder, but this is a great stretch for your internal rotation. Some shoulder pain can come from having a lack of internal rotation, so the more you stretch this, the better off you'll be. You're going to find a door frame for this. Let's say you're stretching your right side, so you're going to take your right arm and reach to the left side of the door frame and lean to the right. You can reach up or down, depending on how you feel the best stretch. You should feel a stretch on the right side of your back. You can take your left hand, reach to the right side of the door frame, lean to the left. You can reach up if you want a better stretch, or you can reach down, depending on how you feel the best stretch for you. You can also do a pec stretch here and reach for either side of the door frame and kind of lean forward. Get a nice stretch for your chest. You can reach on the other side of the door frame and pull back. You should feel a stretch in your back here. And you can reach down low for another stretch in your back. This is a great ankle mobility exercise. You're going to stand with your feet staggered, 1 foot close to the wall, as close as you can get it, and you want to try to keep your heel on the floor and bring your knee straight over your toe. And you're going to go over your big toe and then over your little toe. And if it's too easy, scoop back. And you want to scoop back until your heel comes off the floor. So that was a little too hard, so I got to scoot forward to find the happy medium. Over all your toes, over your big toe, and then over your pinky toe. You're going to be standing for this stretch. Go ahead and just grab 1 foot and pull it towards your butt. You can hold on to something here if you need to for balance. You can also bend over and you might feel a little bit of a deeper stretch in your quad, but you don't need to. You can just stand up, hold 1 foot, and pull it towards your butt.